Hi, I'm Sandy Hutchins from the Leesburg Public Library. Today we have a great show. We're going to talk about our Thanksgiving events and some Thanksgiving crafts that you can make at home, as well as some of the other great things we have going on in November. I'm also going to be joined here by Miss Alicia, our Youth Services Supervisor, and she's going to talk about e-readers and some of the great things about them. So, Miss Alicia, first of all, what is an e-reader?
An e-reader is an electric device for reading books. You can read books, you can surf the internet, you can check your email. Right now, e-readers provide all different kind of features and services for anyone who's an avid reader.
Okay, so you read e-books on them?
Yes, electronic books. Mm-hmm. Yes, an e-reader is an electronic reader for electronic books.
Nice. And then where's the best place to buy e-books?
E-books you can buy from any online bookstore. Amazon, Barnes & Noble. There are several stores that are just available online that provide e-books. There are a lot of self-publishers that provide e-books. You could try Fiction-wise. That's one place that that you can buy e-books. But you can also check out e-books from your public library.
Nice. Which e-reader do you prefer to use? I know there's a lot of different types.
I personally own a Nook. I like the Nook because of the features that it offers that provide me with the service that I'm looking for. All e-readers do different things, and it's kind of find what you like.
Yeah, I know we have a lot of people who come in with Kindles.
Yeah, the Kindle Fire, but there are new ones coming out every year. They have new ones coming out. They have 2 new ones, as far as I know.
Well, with Christmas, every company comes out with a new one for Christmas to try and get you to buy something else. Okay. Is there a way, because I know a lot of people are going to be looking into getting ones maybe for their children for Christmas, for their teens, for their younger kids, that sort of thing. Is there a way to monitor what a minor can download to their e-reader?
You can put a parent security code on the readers. So it just checks what they download from off the internet. So you can do that. You just have a password. It's similar to putting the lock on the television when you have the cable channels and things like that.
Okay.
So that you can do. But that doesn't kind of stop them from going to the bookstore.
I know. Well, and I know, a lot of the teens are so good with technology. They can figure out ways around just about any security you do. And we do have e-readers, e-books available at the library.
Yes, we have over 1,000 available at the library right now, but they're constantly purchasing and buying more. And we would continue to buy more because now lots of publishers and writers are allowing their books to be reproduced in e-book format.
Okay, that's good. All right. Speaking of children having e-readers, what about the school systems using e-readers?
It's really expensive. And the fact that a lot of school books aren't available in the e-book format because they have to reformat the book themselves that are already been published, and most school books aren't updated that often. You have a book that's 5 or 10 years old, and then they'll have to go back to that publishing company to have them, hey, we want you to reformat that. And also the price of getting every student an e-reader, the insurance if they should damage the e-reader, it's just a lot that the school system would have to do to provide that service.
Okay, that makes sense.
There are a lot of colleges, though, that you can get your textbook available in e-book format. So if you have an e-reader or a tablet or your computer, that you can do.
I should look into that.
Yes.
My books that Florida State has me get are, some of them are huge and very heavy, and I'd much rather carry a little bitty e-reader.
Exactly. And it's usually cheaper. So, yeah, it's usually cheaper.
That's a good idea. Very nice. What are some of the advantages or disadvantages of using an e-reader? Besides the fact that obviously it's smaller.
Right. The fact that some things aren't available in e-book format. You could be the type of person that just really wants to fill your book with the e-reader. I don't know personally, unless your vision is bothered, if you're bothered by the reflection. But most e-readers, you can enlarge text. So they're not really, at the moment, there are not really a lot of disadvantages to having an e-reader with the e-books. I know some people think that, oh my God, what are going to happen to books? But there are some good things and bad things.
Yeah, I must say, I love my bookshelf. I love the look of all the books on the shelf. Whereas an e-reader, it's just not the same, but it is definitely more portable.
Yeah, it's more portable.
And that sort of thing. It's convenient. It's much more convenient than a stack of books.
Yes.
To have 100 books on your e-reader rather than
exactly. If you're traveling and you're going to be gone, you can carry 50 to 100 books in one device.
Yes.
So.
Do you think e-readers might motivate more kids to read?
Yes, because they're tricked into not realizing how many pages they're reading.
That's a really good idea. That's a good point. We have a lot of kids who come into the library and they're looking for books, and then they see how big a book is. Like they go, oh, I want to read Harry Potter, and then they see 500 pages, and they get a little intimidating.
But on the e-reader, it's just that little screen, and they're like, oh, I could read that, because it's maybe 20, 40 lines, and they're not thinking about every time they flip the page that they have read 300 pages. It just doesn't compute.
That's a really good idea. Trick the kids into reading. Very nice. Well, with the e-books at the library, I know that we have adult books, but we also have books for teens and for kids, that sort of thing. Because I know I just helped a kid the other day look for one of the new Rick Riordan books in e-reader form because those are very popular. How many books can people check out?
You can check out up to 5 books from the public library.
Okay.
There aren't any late fees. The book returns itself automatically, and you get up to 14 days or 21 days.
Okay.
You can't renew, and you can put your books on hold. So.
Okay, you can't renew, but you could check it out again if nobody else has it on hold.
If no one's on hold for it, return it, check it out again. Just like if you were to bring it into the library and say, hey, I need this book longer. Can I?
Okay, they'll just renew it for you. That's a good idea. Okay. What kind of ebooks do you have in your system?
All. Nonfiction, fiction, just about every genre. And when it comes to the kids, a lot of e-readers will read the book. I know the Nook Color and the Nook tablet does have the program where it reads the book to the little kids.
Oh,
and I do believe the Fire as well, and it highlights the certain books. They have that special
might be nice
feature
to help kids learn to read. They can use this as a learning tool.
Right, it's very interactive. But you have to look for that. Certain books aren't, certain books are. But that's one way to get kids with the e-readers and the tablets.
And we have new books like Rick Riordan and James Patterson and stuff, but we have classics as well.
We have classics, and usually, a lot of times the classics are free. You can just download them and they're yours.
Oh,
you want Frankenstein, you can get Frankenstein and Dracula. You have to get Dracula. Halloween's coming up, so that'd be good. So
Okay. What are the differences in the e-readers? Because we talked before about how a Kindle and a Nook, like what are the differences between those? If somebody were, let's say, going to buy one for someone for Christmas, how do they know which one to get?
If you are someone who just want to read books, then the simplest of the e-readers would be the one you kids. When it comes to the Kindle, they have one called a Glow Light or a Simple Touch. I'm sorry, that's Nook. Those are just e-readers. They don't have the special features of really searching. You can get online, but it's not. It doesn't look quite as like a computer feature when you do it on that type of e-reader. And then you have your Nook Color, your Nook tablet, and you have your Kindle Fire, and now you have your Nook HD and your Kindle HD. And most tablets will read your books. And with the tablets, of course, you can put your word programs, you have your music, you can play your games, you have different apps. There are some you can watch movies. So it really goes back to like when you buy your own personal computer, your laptop. What features do you want?
Okay.
Do you want it
so if you just want to read books, you get the basic. But if you want all the fancy bells and whistles, all the apps and stuff, you have to upgrade a little bit.
Right.
Okay.
So,
sounds good. With the e-books, is that affecting the sales of print books? Like, is the print book dying out? Because you always hear people talking about how e-books are going to take over.
I don't think so. I don't think the print book would ever die out. I think e-readers are maybe, I would say in the end, it probably does help the environment. Not as many trees are being cut down to print books, but I don't think that we would totally ever stop printing books. I don't think that would happen.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I love books. I mean, that's why I'm a librarian. Besides that, it's just the look and everything. I mean,
the feel.
I have 3 bookshelves filled with books in my office at home, and I can't imagine just getting rid of all of them and just having one little e-reader sitting on the shelf by itself.
And it's like, wow, you have a great collection with your little device there.
Well, and like loaning books to people and stuff, it's just not the same.
And it's difficult now with e-books to loan books. There's some, I know Barnes & Noble, you have books that you can lend.
Yeah.
But when you buy an e-book, it's yours. Unless someone uses your device, you can't lend it. You can't resell it. You can't donate it to the library. It's just
that's the other thing is, you can't. I know it's been in the news lately about the fact that you can't pass it on to somebody.
Right.
With my book collection, you know, if something were to happen to me, I can pass all those books on to my daughter.
Exactly.
They could be hers someday. Whereas if they were in ebook format, you can't do that.
Which is why I don't think people are worrying about print books going, no, it's not going to be obsolete. They're probably, I mean, even when we have MP3 players now, they still print LPs. So
that's true.
I don't think it's ever going to go away.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And if anybody needs help with their e-reader, downloading a book from the library, or if they are looking to buy an e-reader for someone for Christmas or for themselves and don't know what to get, they're always welcome to come see you.
Yes, or call.
At the children's desk. I know also if you go upstairs to Reference, the librarian's up there.
Yes, Dusty and
Yeah.
Linda.
Dusty and Linda upstairs in Reference, or Alicia at the children's desk, are both very good with the e-readers. So thank you very much for joining
You're
us.
welcome. It's
And
fun.
now we're going to talk a little bit about our Thanksgiving events that are coming up. But first, we have a wonderful clip of Miss Hannah reading a Thanksgiving story. So let's see that.
Welcome to Story Time. Today we are reading Thanksgiving Cats. Okay. Farmer cats grow wheat, potatoes, corn, and peas. Farmer cats grow pumpkins and leafy apple trees. Farmer cats raise cows for butter, milk, and cheese. Farmer kittens chasing noisy birds and bees. Kitchen cats make bread. Kitchen cats shell peas. They shuck corn, peel, and slice the cheddar cheese. Kitchen cats sell apple pies and pumpkin pies galore. Kitchen kittens catching coins falling to the floor. Thanksgiving cats say thank you. Thanksgiving cats say please. Thanksgiving cats at last can rest beneath the apple trees. Another piece of pumpkin pie and apple pie with cheese. Thanksgiving kittens so full, they sleep now with ease. Happy Thanksgiving. The end.
Thank you, Hannah. That was a wonderful story.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you guys for letting me do it.
All right. So we have some great events coming up at the library. We have Thanksgiving events. Before our Thanksgiving events, though, we do have a special teen event coming up.
Okay.
The last Twilight movie, Breaking Dawn Part 2, is going to come out in theaters soon.
It was a very popular movie.
Yes. And so, as we've done with all of the Twilight movies that have come out, when the new one comes out in theater, we show the previous one for our teen
Okay.
event. We've done this for all of them. We did it for all the last ones. So this time, we're going to show Breaking Dawn Part 1, and that'll be on Wednesday, November 14th at 4 p.m. Our teen events are always Wednesday at 4.
13 to 18.
And yes, ages 13 to 18. It is a PG-13 movie, so I cannot let anybody in unless they are 13 years old.
Okay, you're going to do anything special with it?
We are. We actually have a local woman who makes cakes, Jessica Watkins. She comes in the summer and always teaches cake decorating class with the teens.
Oh.
She's coming in and she's going to be making a vampire wedding cake
Oh, that should be really cool.
since Bella and Edward get married in Breaking Dawn Part 1. So we're going to eat vampire
Nice.
wedding cake and watch the movie. It
Very
should be a lot of fun. We'll even decorate and have it be a whole wedding theme, vampire wedding.
I might have to wear a bridesmaid's dress.
I was actually thinking maybe I'll wear my wedding dress because, you know, you spend all that money and you only wear it once, so
Make,
why
like,
not?
bouquets or something.
That'd be
Yeah,
very
I
funny.
figure maybe, you know, bloody bouquets and
Oh, yeah.
vampire fangs and
That'd be
that
very
sort of
cute.
thing. I can show everyone how to make vampire fangs out of fake nails. It's really simple.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
So, yeah, I've done it for Halloween. So this way we can do it in November for a vampire wedding.
The kids will really love that.
Yes, I do think. And cake. Really,
Yes.
anytime we
cake.
have food, we get more teens. That's generally how it works.
That's a good one.
So, yes, food and technology, those are the way to attract the kids.
So are there any other events for any other ages?
There are. The Thursday before Thanksgiving, the week before, on the 15th, we have our Thanksgiving Crafty Kids. Crafty Kids is every Thursday at 4:30.
For all ages.
Yes.
Yes.
And on the 15th, we'll be doing Thanksgiving crafts.
Okay.
That's all ages for our Crafty Kids. For the 8 to 12-year-olds, we have our Thanksgiving Tween event, and that'll be on the 20th, the Tuesday
Okay.
before Thanksgiving. At what time are the Tween events?
At 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay, yes. You'll be doing that event.
Yes.
And that'll be for Thanksgiving. And then the teen events the day before Thanksgiving on that Wednesday. The library does close early that day, but we will be having a teen event at 4 p.m. I believe we'll have some sort of craft as well as a Thanksgiving movie
Very
to
cute.
watch. In fact, our craft we can make now, so I can show everyone at home how to make little turkeys, little edible ones.
Oh, that is
Out
very
of, you've
cute.
got the Oreo and all the different supplies. So I'll show you guys how we're gonna make those. You have to have Oreos. They have to be double stuffed.
Those are the best ones.
Regular Oreos are actually too small for this.
Okay.
So I'll give you each an Oreo. So use an Oreo, and then you need Reese's peanut butter cups, and you use the miniature ones,
Okay.
like this, the little ones. So you each get a Reese's peanut butter cup, and then you also each want to get
Some
yourself a
Whoppers.
Whopper. You need that as well. Okay, and then if you want to each get out 4 pieces of candy corn. Because yes, you have to have 1 double stuffed Oreo, 1 Reese's peanut butter cup, 1 Whopper, candy corn. Actually, get 5. I forgot about the beak.
Oh, can't forget the
4
beak.
feathers, but you also have a beak.
Oh, he's not yellow. I know, but he's kind of discolored.
You could always have an extra to eat. That's the hard part about making these is
Trying not
not
to eat 'em.
eating them before you make them into a turkey, because of course that's what you're gonna want to
Got
do.
one without orange.
Is ooh, you got the
That's- yeah.
mutant candy corn. Okay,
Be better for the beef.
so the way you make your turkey is first you're gonna take your double stuffed Oreo
Okay.
and you use icing. I'll give you each
Okay.
some
This
icing.
is colored
We've got
icing too.
different colors here, yeah.
Awesome.
I have the decorating gel. You could actually use any sort of frosting or whatever you want. You just need something to stick it on with.
Okay.
Because if you put a dab frosting on, you can stick your Reese's peanut butter cup to your cookie. And you want to stick it face down, just like this.
Okay.
There's like nothing about this I don't like.
It's chocolate and sugar and
The kids will definitely love this.
it's delicious.
Be great to
And
see on your
that's
plate too.
The body of your turkey, yes. And then you're going to stick the malt ball
Right on top of it.
right on top of that to be your turkey's head. So yeah, it goes just like this. So your body of your turkey and the head of your turkey.
Okay. That's pretty easy too.
Yes, it's very simple. To put the feathers on, you just stick them into the center
Okay.
of your Oreo cookies where the cream is on top, and you put the feathers pretty much wherever you'd like around.
Oh yes.
And if you stick them with the center, the skinny side in, it'll look like a little feather sticking out of your turkey.
That is very cute.
Yes, I saw these online, and I was like, those look delicious. I think the kids would love them. Because I always try to find good crafts, especially ones that use food, because this way the kids get to come to the library, they have something to do that's active, and they can interact with everybody, but it also gives them a snack.
Yeah. That's very cute.
So you put your feathers on, and then to do the beak, you're just gonna you just need just a small part of the tip of the candy corn. So you can cut it, or if you're gonna eat it yourself, you can bite it, whatever you want.
Oh, we can do that.
And then you just use your frosting, because you use frosting instead of glue pretty much for all of these.
Just
And you
set
put a
it
dab
up.
on, and then you stick on your beak. Okay, this one has a very large beak. That's okay. And then, like with this one that I made, I just used white frosting to make eyes
Oh, that's cute.
and give it little eyeballs. And really, if you had the right colors of frosting, you could give it maybe little feet,
Oh yeah.
put little feet on it, or decorate it whatever way you like with different colors.
That'd be cute.
So it's very cute. It's cute and edible, and actually if you
Very
make a whole
delicious.
tray of them, it'd be great to take to family for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Of cute little turkeys. Give everybody a little sugar rush. Well, you gotta, counteract the tryptophan in the turkey that makes you tired.
I might have to do that.
I usually take that opportunity to
That
take
would
a
be
nap afterwards.
very nice, yes.
This will be a big hit in my house.
And we have one more craft, which Miss
Yes.
Hannah is actually modeling on her head right now, and this is the turkey drumstick hat. The turkey drumstick hat is actually made out of paper bags. And then we just used white tissue paper, And we use pipe cleaners, but you could use rubber bands, would work just as easily.
Okay.
The headband itself is actually just a long sheet of paper that you can tape into a circle to wear on your head. But the way you do the drumstick is you take your bag and you open it up. We stuffed it with newspaper, which I don't have right now, but we have paper towels.
Oh, that'll
We're
work.
going to use those. So you just crumple up some paper towels and you stick them in your bag. And then you're gonna kind of wrinkle it up and twist it to make it look like a drumstick. That's the goal, is to wrinkle it enough that it starts to resemble a drumstick, even if it's only loosely resembles a drumstick. But these would be adorable, especially on little kids. I mean, my daughter's a toddler, so I think she'd be adorable running around the house for Thanksgiving, dressed in one of these.
It'd be great for toddlers or elementary kids. While you're
Yeah.
cooking, you could just go ahead and have them do it.
That's a good way to keep the kids out of your face while you're busy cooking. in the
Not begging
kitchen.
for the turkey.
Okay, so you stuff it. The way you do the end of the drumstick is you wad up some of your paper towels, just put on the end, and then we have just white paper put over it. And then, like at home, we have pipe cleaners. If you have those work great. If you don't have pipe cleaners, rubber band works just as well. So you just wrap that around,
Perfect.
and you have a drumstick. And then you just tape it or staple it or glue it or whatever you want to do to the side.
Okay.
And that's how you make your drumsticks. And then you have this lovely drumstick headband that Miss Hannah is modeling. So we're almost done here. We have a lovely video of the librarians from the library and what they're thankful for. So how about we watch that?
Hello, my name is Alicia and I work at the Leesburg Public Library. This year I'm thankful for being able to see my late cousin graduate high school and start college, and for new friends.
Hi, I'm Jeff Amy, and I am thankful for skinny jeans and tank tops.
I'm Lynn Love. I work at the library. I'm thankful for my grandchildren and my children, and that I have a job this year.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Claudia, yo soy la supervisora de circulación aquí en la biblioteca de Leesburg. Estoy muy agradecida a mi esposo bien querido, a mi hijo que es medio extraño y mi papá. Y además de eso, a los lechones que son bien lindos.
Hello, my name is Suzanne, and I am very thankful to be a cancer survivor.
We say happy Thanksgiving, and I'm so thankful to be able to have a son to be in the military. He's over in Kuwait for a year, and we want to thank God that he'll be able to come back home to us safely. And I'm just so happy to have a minister on the staff. He's a wonderful guy, Mr. Nate. And we have a bishop, and we do have a couple of evangelists. Thank you. This is Leah Lang from the Leesburg Public Library.
Hi, I'm Carol Anderson. I am so thankful for every day of health and happiness with my family, and I'm especially thankful for our wonderful friends of the library here at the Leesburg Public Library. They sponsor such amazing programs and so many extras for us. We're just very fortunate to have them. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, I'm Roberta Rold, and I'm an adult services librarian at the Leesburg Public Library. I am very thankful for my family, my health, and my job here at the Leesburg Library. I'm grateful to all the people who support this library, the friends, and our wonderful patrons. It's a wonderful place to work, and happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, I'm Dusty Matthews. I'm a library assistant at the Leesburg Public Library, and I'm thankful for my family.
Hi, my name is Penny Richardson. I am a library assistant in the children's department, and I'm thankful for my friends and family and my pets.
That was wonderful. And it's so great to see all the faces from the library that we don't always get to see when out behind the desk and that sort of thing. Well, we're about done here. I know for Thanksgiving, I know what I'm thankful for. Okay. And my family, obviously my daughter, and that I have a wonderful husband who's so supportive as I work a full-time job. and attend graduate school as well, because, you know, Florida State takes up a lot of time.
That is so great.
Go Seminoles, but it's a lot of time. And also, the most important thing I think I'm thankful for, that the library is closed on Fridays.
That is very great.
It's so great to have those days off.
It's more time to spend with your family.
Exactly. So I hope everybody who's watching has a wonderful Thanksgiving with their family, and also enjoy your Fridays.